and record and we'll get started. Oh, I love qigong practice though. It's definitely my favorite. I have a little softness under my feet today because I think it just feels nice. Just feels nice to have a little softness sometimes. And so begin by coming to your space, and you can bop around a little bit. You can make whatever movements feel good. It doesn't have to be whatever I'm doing. Trusting yourself, shaking out maybe your arms and your legs, and maybe you move your wrists and ankles, making some movements. You can even kind of close your eyes and touch the air around your space. Let it feel good. Finding a sigh and then settling into a Qigong stance. Your feet sinking into the earth beneath you, and the crown of your head extending upwards towards the heavens. Let your shoulders relax and soften. And allow your eyes to soften. Feeling the bottoms of your feet, the bubbling wellspring, the bottom of each foot sinking into the earth, kind of like a tree root. Encouraging a sensation of security and support. As you lift through the crown of your head towards the heavens, the celestial bodies, your shoulders relax and your arms are soft at your side. It's as though you have a little egg underneath each armpit and want to keep it there. You want it to drop onto the floor, but you also don't want to squish it. Softness in your armpits, softness in your belly, softness in your fingers. And bring your hands to your dantian, the center of gravity, center of energy. And begin to notice your breath. Letting it do what it does. And maybe it begins to slow, to soften. Building that awareness of this bridge, the breath being a bridge between our physical experience and our mental experience. Maybe the breath deepens and lengthens. And evolve. And take a nice deep inhale and sigh it out. Smooth things out. Let your hands come down. Shift your weight from side to side, lifting one heel and then lifting the other. Maybe lifting your whole foot if that feels good. Sort of floating like a little sea creature. Noticing your balance across each leg. and rerouting one foot at a time back into the earth. We'll come back to center and rub your hands together. Get them nice and warm. And we're going to take the pinky edges of the fingers and tap them together. Let your shoulders relax. This acupressure point being beneficial for the upper back and neck, getting a little bit of relief there. Finding that sense of softness again, encouraging it. Just letting yourself breathe. Next, we'll stimulate the center of each palm, the Lao Gong. We're taking your thumb and gently rubbing the center of your palm. Maybe again, relaxing your eyes, softening your face. And we've entered the Lunar New Year, the year of the water rabbit. And it's a new year filled with more gentleness than last year, more softness, and the importance of self-care is said to be amplified this year. So the better we care for ourselves, the better we affect, or the more beneficial our effect is in the world around us. I'm going to come to the other hand, stimulating the Lao Gong, just making gentle circles in the palm of the hand, letting your hand be soft and relaxed as you do. We're going to massage, kind of just a gentle squeeze up the arm. So just squeezing up the arm, making your way to right below the elbow, kind of allowing your thumb to maybe maneuver here in this area of the tennis elbow. I've never played tennis. I can say I don't remember ever having played tennis, but I still have a little tenderness here. It's just this tenderness in this tendon. You might notice it as well. Just giving it a gentle stimulation to encourage blood flow. And then coming up to above the elbow, just giving your arm a little squeeze. And you can go to the back of the arm, towards the front of the arm. Just massaging all the way up towards your shoulder. And at nice squeezes, you can kind of soften your eyes. You can allow your hand to go wherever it likes. And then we'll come back down the arm. This is gentle massage of the arm. This is also quite stimulating for the flow of qi. Coming down the arm, and we'll come to the wrist. Sort of massage the wrist. Balancing the triple burner, the Sanjiao, that heating and cooling system of the body. We'll come to the other arm. We'll just gently from the wrist and massage up. You can let your shoulders relax. Sometimes you have to re-relax yourself. Each breath is a new opportunity to come back into this sense of relaxation as you gently massage up to that under the elbow kind of place, that tennis elbow, more towards the inner arm. Just kind of palpating, let your eyes soften and notice. Noticing, feel the squishiness of of your skin and your adipose tissue and all of the tissue underneath, and even all the way down to the living bone. The water element incorporates the kidneys and the bladder, but also the bone coming up to the arm, giving it a gentle squeeze, going wherever you go, breathing all along, squeezing all the way up to your shoulder, and then a little massage back down. Just letting your arm come in, maybe nourishing, nurturing that living bone. Bones not being like skeletons that we see in biology classes or Halloween. They're not dead and dry. Your skeleton, your bones are very much alive. And coming to the wrist, massage your wrist, balancing that triple burner. Very nice. And then your arms come down and shake them out. And roll the shoulders a few times. Let them come to your ears and back down. Noticing your breath and that gentle massage from your hands all the way up to the shoulders. It radiates into your chest and your upper back. I'm gonna make some big circles with the arms. So going one in a direction, just some nice circles. You can have a soft bend in your elbows still, like you're swimming the butterfly, but in such a gentle way. I'm gonna go the other direction with your circles. Let your elbows bend. Let your shoulders kind of relax. You might hear different cracks and pops. You might notice sort of the pull and some of these connections. Coming back to center, shake it out and make your hands into bear paws. We're gonna, and bear emerges, opening up and rounding forward. Let your chin come toward your chest as you round, and as you open, maybe you lift your chin. This is such a great movement for the back body and for our meridian of the urinary bladder. And the water element, good for the kidneys, for this ability that our body has in Chinese medicine to draw the air that we breathe and the nutrition from the food that we eat into our original qi, which resides in the dantian. It intermingles and encourages us to function as optimally as possible. And open up one more time. A big inhale and let it go. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. And now we're going to open the arms and kind of hit the body. It's nice and gentle. Letting the arms cross, feeling that softness from the fingertips through the wrists and elbows into the shoulders, and kind of patting your side ribs a little as you go as well. So you're patting that upper arm and then patting your side ribs, encouraging some softness there. Sighing, breathing, enjoying that sapotement. Come back to center. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. I'm going to take tapping fingers and tap under the collarbones, letting the fingertips kind of go wherever they'd like to go. Maybe go more towards the shoulder, kind of where your armpit lingers, or where it kind of attaches there, your kind of shoulder to your chest. Tapping there, coming back towards the sternum, all around. There's so many good little spaces to get into, all of our nooks and crannies. Relaxing, smiling a little, and breathing. Maybe sighing. Ah. We'll do that a couple times. Ah. Across the sternum, and we're going to tap down the sternum to the low ribs, gentle tapping on your low ribs with your fingertips. And then we're going to rub the belly. Let your hands start about at the navel, and just stacked hands going one direction a few times. Maybe soften your eyes, and just this kind of gentle massage, this sensation of gentleness, of softness, the reverberation of self-care that makes its way into all aspects of your life, your experience, but it also affects things way outside of ourselves, things that we just don't feel associated with at all. And go the other direction, maybe switch the stack of the hands, nice soft circles. And next, we'll have tenderize the hip flexors with the pinky edges of the hands. So you might soften a little into your hips, and find this stipotement in the hip flexors. And breathing, this encouraging the flow of energy through the legs up into the quad, the hip flexor, pelvic and sacral area, where the dantian reside. You can take your outside edges of your hands and kind of pummel the hips a little. And get into some of the meat there. Pummeling, going up and down a little bit on the upper leg. I can feel the waves going across my bum. And now we're going to pummel the kidneys. So taking now your area between your first finger and your thumb, that tiger's mouth, and coming up and down on the back of the body, just as high and as low as you'd like to go. Just let your head and neck relax a little. You sigh a bit as well. Come back to the legs, and a gentle pat down and up the legs. And you can make your way to the inside of the leg, the outside of the leg. Careful at the knees, coming all the way down. Maybe you really relax forward as you pat the lower legs. You can pat all around them wherever you go. And then coming back. Take it out. Reestablish that Qigong stance, feeling your feet root into the earth as the crown of your head extends. Your shoulders relax, and just to feel that vibration moving through your body. We're going to work with the movements of Qigong. And we'll begin with upward. Let your palms face up and we'll lift the chi, lifting and then lowering. The arms have a soft bend in them, lifting and lowering. For some of our stretching and supportment that we worked with the beginning of our practice, we kind of encourage the flow of energy, and then we're able to work with directing that energy. And so on the upward movement, you might even really notice a sense of gentle resistance and then sinking back down. Finding your breath, seeing if your breath wants to come along with your movements. And you can notice this across each one. There's really no right or wrong. When we bring our awareness to our movement and to our breath, we come more into the present moment. And in that present moment, we can better assess what's going on with ourselves and maybe respond rather than react to stimulus around us. Stimuli. Lifting deep. Next, we're going to part the clouds. Let your palms of your hands face up in front of your dantian, coming up the front of your body, and then turn the hands. Maybe you look up if it feels good, and that nice stretching out. And drawing energy from the bottoms of your feet all the way to the crown of your head, and you're like a geyser. It's such a great movement here in the winter time where we still have responsibilities and things we want to accomplish, but we also want to be able to feel nourished and rested. This movement is such a great way to encourage the flow of energy kind of upward. It's uplifting. Stimulating a quiet awareness. Noticing your breath moving in your range of emotion. One more time, coming up the front of the body and releasing down. Shake out your arms and your legs. Move your wrists and ankles and reroute into the earth as we find downward movements. And we're going to clear the chi, palms facing up, and then just making these soft, gentle circles with your hand. You're like baby, bring down the heavens. And it's a very grounding, very gentle movement. Making use mainly of sort of the elbows and the wrists and the hands rather than the shoulders. So it can be a bit more calming. Notice where you're holding tension, maybe in your face or your jaw. Just envision releasing that tension and allowing it to fall away downward. One more time, downward, being very calming and cooling. And let your palms face inwards. We're going to wash the barrels. And this is a movement we do quite often, but let the down feel a little more pronounced. Your fingers sort of float up easily, and then you sink down against a gentle resistance. It's kind of like when you're washing your car. Oh, you want to maybe get it all sudsy, and then you want to start at the top and the roof of the car, and then let the suds and soap kind of fall downwards, right? That's what we're doing here, down. It's like you got all sudsy. Now you're just rinsing from the top down. There's nothing worse than when you've taken a shower and for some reason you realize you forgot to rinse the shampoo out of your hair, and you know that you're going to have to start from the top again. I'm sure there's things that are worse than that, but you know what I mean. To start from the top and rinse down. One more. One more time. Down. And just move your wrists and ankles. Shift a little. You might want to shake your hands now and then, and shake out your feet and then reroot into the earth. And let's just touch the dantian, bringing both hands to the center of gravity, the lower heaven. Bringing a few gentle breaths here, sort of resting here and just noticing how those movements so far, these upward movements, downward movements, sort of how they feel, how you feel, checking in with yourself. And then we're going to draw inward. I begin by gathering chi, drawing in, nourishing yourself. We've lifted the chi, we've lowered the chi. Now we're gathering everything that we think will be very nourishing to us. Finding that gentle turn as you move and noticing your breath. Envisioning moving against gentle resistance, moving through water. And feeling your fingers soften. We're looking for this place between structure and softness. And that's such a wonderful place. That's that kind of river that has And the banks of the river are nice and sturdy and supported by the roots of trees and a solid rock. It supports the river, and the river can change the landscape as well, but that support, you can feel it. And come to center once more. Let your hands rest on the dantian and step your feet a little further away from each other. Have the option for a squat if that feels good to your knees and your hips. As we press palms, reaching palms up, palms come together, sinking down. And you could reach up relatively high if that feels good to you. And as you sink, sinking your hips back and down so you can still see your toes, straightening your legs, working with your rocket boosters. And pressing your feet into the earth, noticing if you kind of put your weight more on the inside of the foot or the outside of the foot. Find a balance between the two, trying to press into that bubbling wellspring point in the center of each foot inward. Like you're reaching up, you're nice and rooted in the earth so that as you reach up, you can be that good conduit drawing in nice energy from the heavens, no body move. One more time. Reaching up and just sinking down. Straighten your legs. Your hands come down and check out your arms and legs. Root your feet into the earth and we'll find some spinal twists to release some tension from the spine. Let your hands gently hit your body. And your twist, see if it can come from that lower body portion more so. You can kind of feel it originate in the feet and it makes its way up the legs, the dantian, and it goes up your spine and you're getting this nice circulation through your spine. A gentle, gentle movement. Found upward, we found downward, we found inward, and now we'll find outward. Come back to center. Move your wrists around and then let your palms face away from you. We're pushing it outward, kind of pushing the pillars, rooting through your feet so you're nice and strong, and then push away and let your fingertips face out and draw your elbows back in. Push and draw back in. Now we're doing this movement a little lower. This is something that if you do it a little bit higher, it's going to be more engaging to the shoulders. We have such a variety of movements through this kind of movements of Qigong practice that I think it feels nice to keep it lower. You're pushing the pillars, kind of pushing, releasing, letting go of anything that you've processed that you no longer need, kind of releasing the exterior. If there's, you notice different areas of tension or things you'd like to let go of, you can even envision pushing them away with ease. Notice your breath. It comes along with your movements as you push. And we'll come back to center. And we'll bring the hands down. We're going to take one hand up to face up at the dantian, coming up to the heart. and then pushing out. So we're just using one hand to start. We're drawing a circle, so this becomes a circular activity as well. Pushing, maybe even find a twist. So this incorporates several different movements, as many of our Qigong movements do. Pushing. And then we're gathering, drawing upward, pushing outward, lowering downward, gathering inward, finding that circular motion as well. It's fun to do this movement with just one hand as the other hand rests, the shoulder relaxes. And pushing out from the heart and lowering back down. One more time on this side. Lower that arm down. Roll the shoulder a few times. Touch your ankles and reroute them. Touch your arm. Let your arm relax. And now the other hand, palm faces up, coming up to the heart and pressing out, downward, inward, upward, outward. You might find a little twist, a little turn. Maybe your body faces forward, and then as you push, you sort of find a little bit of a twist, a little spiral. Encouraging the flow of energy in all of these different directions. One more time. And come back to center. Roll your shoulder. Shake out your arms. Shake out your feet. The other hand, make circles with your wrists. Reroute your feet and rest your hands on your dantians. It's such a last movement incorporated so much. We found downward and upward, inward and outward, and started incorporating a twist and a circle and a spiral. So let's find a twist. Let your palms face each other. We're going to turn and look at the moon. Reaching fingertips towards the sky, back to center. And that nice turning movement. Noticing your breath. Such a wonderful movement for digestion, for circulation through your spine. Relaxation of some of the muscles that support your spine, kind of softening them. You're wringing them out like a washcloth. And a gentle stretch as well. One more time. Coming back to the center. The palms face down. We're going to draw a circle with two hands. Hands floating up and down in front of you. Finding a big circle. On to turn. Now we're finding a circular movement. And you can move within your range of motion. Your arms can even be a little bit more kind of at the level of your chest. That is how that feels. Finding a softness, trying to bring together that softness and structure. We're going to go the other direction with our two-hand circles. So feel the energy switch directions. Away you go. Again, this could be a very small circle. Feeling the hands sort of float as you go, or could be big circles. And only you really know how to adapt these movements. Your practice meets you where you are, and it does so through that connection with your breath, the breath being a bridge between your mind and your body. And your breath says, this is too much. Say, okay. Listen and breathe. Come back to center and let's move things out. Shift your weight from side to side, and you're lifting your foot. Making little jellyfish hands. You might get some movement in your wrists and ankles. And anytime I practice Qigong, I get a lot more popping kind of in my fingers and my toes and my wrists and ankles than I notice in regular daily life. And the idea is that's kind of the chi flowing. Come back to center and rest the hands on the dantian. Let your shoulders relax. Take a moment to breathe here. Just soften your face. And just envision your breath drawing down towards the dantian as you inhale. And as you exhale, your low abdomen draws gently towards your spine. And moving the chi, finding upward and downward, inward and outward, turning, circling. Combinations of these as well. And next we're going to find a spiral. Let one hand relax. Bring your foot out in front slightly. So kind of shift your weight forward and back. You can lift the ball of your front foot and the heel of your back foot, and you're gonna toss the ball and then catch it. So tossing a ball in the air and then kind of it comes down into your hand and you catch it, or maybe that's how you catch it. It comes down and you catch it. So just start feeling that movement. And this is a spiral. It's a spiral that sort of moves from the back foot all the way up to the fingertips. And notice your arm, finding that spiral. But envision a very subtle spiral, sort of moving from the foot all the way up to the fingertips. And we'll let that arm go and shake it out, come back to center, and we'll switch sides. I'll let your ball of your foot, front foot lift, the heel of your back foot. You're finding balance. And as you're ready, toss the ball and catch it. Spirals are the most efficient way for energy to flow, for chi to flow, the most effective way. Flows in a spiral, really gets into some of the nooks and crannies, into some of that deeper tissue. The water element, mentioned the kidneys, the bladder, but also the bones and the bone marrow, the living bone. And as we move, that affects them as well. That spiral of energy from the bottom of your foot all the way up to your fingers, spiraling deep down even into your bone. And then let your arm come down and shake it out. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. And let your feet sink into the earth. Your hands come to your dantian, and just breathe, feeling all of this energy, especially in the upper body, maybe in the shoulders. Let them soften. And even envision from the bottoms of your feet this spiraling energy coming up from the bottom of each foot, the bubbling wellspring, just spiraling up your legs and your hips, your pelvis, abdomen, your chest and shoulders, your arms, your hands, spiraling neck into your head as well, of spiraling energy. Bring one hand to your heart and smile into your body, feeling invigorated, a sense of quiet awareness. Offer yourself kindness and compassion, peace and love, knowing that during this year of the water rabbit, that those components are going to even saturate your being and encourage so much of that same self-care and love around you. Bring down the heavens 3 times. Let your palms face up, reaching up on the inhale, and as you exhale, drawing down. Bring your feet together. The right fist, strength. Left hand, friendship. Thumbs drawn inward, humility. Respect. I thank you so much for your practice today. It's just an honor to get to practice Qigong with you. I'll hit my stop recording button.